Hello and welcome to the Lazy Gardener. Today I'm going to show you how to sow some broad beans in January.
Some people dream of good things, very few people stay away and do it.
Okay, so even though I pinky promised myself not to sow anything in January, you get like January fever, I think it is, and you just can't wait. I do this every year and I always say to myself, no, I'm not going to, and then, well, it's January 23rd, so it's basically February. Okay, so what's happened is I sowed broad beans as normal in November, December time, and basically some of them are sprouted. I had some problems with mice and things like that, but I always think I think I did about 2 packets of broad beans in the garden, and you know, you only lose the seeds, so if you can afford to do it, I mean, most of them got through, but there are spaces, so I'm just going to pop these into little modules and I'm going to keep them in the garage until I have time, until it warms up, and then I'm going to pop them out, because it would be nice to have some rows without gaps basically. And this will give you a slightly later harvest than the others. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do loads and loads. I'm just going to do however many this is. Like, what is it? This is 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 extra plants. And I mean, that's not even half a pack. So you can imagine how many are in there. Okay, so I'll probably put up some pictures of the broad beans because they are looking quite nice. Kind of warms up, and I'll pop these straight out into the ground nearer the time, so then I'll have like a later harvest. I think on here it harvests in it says plant out in May, so I will do that around the corner, so when they come out they'll do that. You know what, I might just do another pack of them. So what I'll do is just pop these over here and start my next lot. It is so cold this time of year. It's nice to walk around a little bit so you don't freeze up too much. Broad beans, broad beans, broad beans, broad beans. Sorry, some of this compost is like a little bit homemade and a little bit shop bought. You can see that there's some shop bought behind me, but this is from last year, so it's a little bit random. There. Right, so, and then remember, like, if you ever have any spares, there's always a place to put in spare little seedlings, and I am all full for spare seedlings. I end up giving like quite a lot away. Okay, so that will do, I think, for the seedlings. So I'll just leave these, and I'll make sure that I label them because I am terrible at labelling. And basically, what you want to do is obviously label and put the date on. Beans. Okay. Okay, there we go.